you seen a Bronies react before?
Yeah!
How many of you haven't seen a Bronies react before?
Yeah!
Nice! Thanks for coming out!
Hi. So I'd just like to welcome all of you out to the most anticipated panel of EQLA. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and bring up some people right away here. First off, I'd like to introduce to you all Saberspark. Hi. Hello. Welcome to my world. Next up, I'd like to bring up Dusty Cat. Dusty. Hi, guys.
Hi.
And last up, I'd like to bring up someone who's not here yet. It's like opening ceremonies. So, how's everyone doing EQLA 2015? Excellent. So, can anyone guess who the last person might be that I'm bringing up? Where's Black Griffin?
Like an episode of Dora the Explorer.
He's probably doing...
Have you seen Black Griffin yet? He's like poking his head behind the stage. Where? Well, we'll give him some time.
Yeah. So, you guys are having fun? That's good. I'm having fun. Saber, you ever get
Oh, I had a blast. That last panel was amazing. How cool was that?
Yeah. And then Dusty, you had quite a drive to get here.
Yes, yeah. Yesterday I actually worked all day. Got off of work at 5, grabbed my wonderful woman in the car and drove 6.5 hours. Got here about 12:30 last night and crashed.
Oh, I thought you meant like actually crashed your car.
No, basically head hit the pillow as hard as possible. And got up about 7 something, got downstairs. Yep, it's been running all day.
See, Saber and my alarm clock is, there's 15 minutes until the panel you wanted to see, so it's like, okay, time to get up.
Oh, time to get going.
Yeah, gonna see a friend of mine. You were singing that song the other day.
Yeah, who here likes Winnie the Pooh?
So you know, like the whole "gotta get up, gotta get going" song. So that happens to be like the all-time most annoying song to wake up to. Thank you, Saber.
I don't get it. Like when it comes to Disney afternoon theme songs, there's always one that every person hates. Like Final Draft hates.
It wasn't that bad until you started singing it at 6 in the morning.
Like I gotta go see a friend of mine.
I don't know, I really didn't like Rescue Rangers.
Oh!
I like the show, the theme song I didn't like.
You're bleeding from your ear now.
No, that's fine. I'm holding back right now about all the reasons Charlie's worst teacher.
Oh, did you hear that?
Not the pony, the dessert. So, thank you all for coming on out. We're gonna have some fun out there, and up here, all together. I'm ACRacebest. I make the Bronies reacts. Nice to meet you all. And I know that this convention, when it got announced, it was a pretty big deal because this is like the home convention for me. And 2012 and 13 were just a lot of fun. And I felt like it's been too long since the last time we finally all got together back here in Anaheim. So it's really cool to be back, and I'm glad to see everyone that made it out here on this Friday morning. So no, it's Friday afternoon now, isn't it? What time did we wake up?
I think some of us are still asleep.
Ah, yes. So again, big thank you to all of you for coming on out. I probably should have talked to people about this, shouldn't I? One thing that we usually do with these Bronies React is it's very much question driven. And I don't know if there's a mic for questions. AV crew might know that. Is there a mic for questions? There is. He's nodding his head yes.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. So, do we have a stand for this, or is it just something that people... I'm making the guy work. I'm sorry. Oh,
God. Oh, by the way, when Black Griffin shows up, I want you all to boo at him, please. Please. Thank you.
We need to remind him what it is to show up on time. He's like not going to show up at all. It's like, nah. See you guys later. He's doing like a backflip off of Splash Mountain or something right now.
All singing.
So I got some questions for you guys to start things off, get us warmed up. Who here is from out of state? All right, which one of you thinks they traveled the farthest? All right, where are you from? Massachusetts. Who can be Massachusetts?
Where are you from?
San Diego, which we all know is as far south as South Dakota.
About you? He doesn't even know where he lives.
Wow.
Oh, I think it's
That's very far away. Anaheim is incredibly far away. Well, glad to have you all here. How many of you are planning on going to Disneyland at some point this weekend?
Wow. Mickey Mouse frowns upon you all.
Thank you, AV guy.
Yes,
Have
thank
a
you.
round of applause for all the staff here in EQLA. It's been a very fun start, and like we often reference, we like to jump into Q&A because the stories just kind of follow and kind of just build, or ADD has a lot to do with it, I think. So,
Do you want to explain Bronies React before we get to the Q&A? Or did you already do that?
what is Bronies React?
I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
So, Bronies React, for those who haven't seen it, what we do is we'll pull together some faces that are familiar to the fandom, sometimes people who actually work on the show, and we react to either some very well-known fan content that's made, often videos, actually always have been videos, or episodes, big episodes. So premieres, finales, episode 100. Did any of you guys see that? How many of you were surprised when Amy Larson snuck on the season 5 one? Yeah, me too. So no, it's just a big fun video, and I've been doing it with these guys for a while now.
Yes, sir.
And the thing is, the more stupid we get, the more fun it is.
Well, Dusty, you had a really special moment in the last react.
Oh, just maybe.
Dusty's been up in his game.
Yes.
Part of the Bronies React is all of us to try to I guess, who can do the most outrageous thing, the biggest laugh, and ever since Animated James showed up, to the series, we're like, dang, we gotta try harder. But Dusty here had an ace up his, were you wearing any sleeves in that shirt?
Yeah. Yeah. The thing was, I got hurt. I had a hernia, and the premiere 5, I couldn't actually do anything. I was actually recovering from being hurt. And here comes, oh no!
Thank you.
See, we told you guys it would scare him away. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Griffin.
Griffins are easily startled, but they'll be back, and in greater numbers.
We were talking about being in dresses, so Dustin, continue. Go on.
So as I was saying, I got hurt, couldn't really do anything for that one, and Animated James upped his game so much, I went, So I got to do something, wasn't in the last one, I got to do something really, really big. So as soon as 100 came out, I went, okay, I got to do something, so I actually went and bought an inflatable shark. And I went and jumped it with my motorcycle. Everybody thought it was him.
I thought it was Monty until it got here.
No, he's talking about the motorcycle. Yeah, the motorcycle jump.
Oh, the motorcycle jump. I was talking about the dress, okay?
Okay.
I'm way behind. The no, I knew that was you, because I knew it wasn't me.
Monty on the bike.
You're the only one that knew it wasn't you.
Everybody thought, oh, it must be Gabe.
This is like the scene where you put the helmet on,
Yeah. So yeah, I had this idea that I actually set it up with Monty. If anybody saw the beginning of that, she says, "Oh, you thought I was going to dress up as Octavia?" That was the whole setup for what happened later on. All of a sudden, you forgot about that, and all of a sudden, you got this shot where it comes up like that. And it's kind of amazing that people couldn't figure out it was me from the Cavs.
I thought it was Tim Curry for a second.
Yeah. PG show couldn't actually go that far. There you go. But my beautiful girlfriend Amy right there helped me with the whole thing.
Yeah.
mom. The color of the lipstick, that's all her. Yes.
It was well done.
Yeah, we just had a gas with it. We didn't get as much done as I'd hoped because we were a little rushed, but I thought it came out pretty well. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
So, hi Gabe, you been busy this morning?
Yes, I've been okay, so let me just, here comes my excuse.
No.
Get ready with those boos again.
Yeah, so I was told by 3 different people, no, Rachel was told by 3 different people.
You're blaming other people.
That it was at 3:15. So I was on my way down and they're like, wait, no, it's at 3:15, you need to go eat something. So we went to the green room and they force-fed me a hot dog.
If I had $1,
It must have been this text message that said, reminder, Bronies react at 3.
No, I know, you both sent me that, but then everyone was like, I should have, whatever. Really? I'm not lying.
Thank you.
Why?
I like this crowd.
Now I know how it feels to be Larson. It feels good.
So, is there anyone out there, just by raise of hands, and you
Ghost.
know,
Stop it.
that has a question? All right, so if you guys have a question, nice and slowly,
A nice
come on up
organized
here,
one.
and we'll form the line out this way.
Yep.
I have a question. What, is that supposed to be like horse noises?
No.
Don't mind the person behind the
While everyone lines up. Hi, Casey.
We're in trouble now.
I was gonna say, just a reminder for everybody, tomorrow, who's gonna be here Saturday? Who's gonna be here for the Who's Line panel? That's gonna be a lot of fun. And then a reminder, there's, are you guys ready to see this guy and all the other musicians rock it out Saturday night?
Now, Michelle Kramer will be rocking out too, and I just felt like I should shout out because she's right there, back there. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
So, the reason I want to give a shout out because we love going to the concerts. They're a lot of fun, but unfortunately, Saber and I are going to actually miss the concert on Saturday night. And the reason for that is that I'm going to be putting this guy in a Fluttershy painted up car in a demolition derby. And on Sunday, there's a content creators panel that we're going to be having, and we will be showing clips of this guy in that demolition derby. So you don't want to miss. I don't. You don't, but I have to.
Where are you
Well,
running
you'll
demo
be on that
derby?
panel. Excuse me?
Where are you running the demo derby?
Irwindale Speedway.
Yes, it's a track. Actually, it's quite a ways from here. It's about an hour away. But it's something that we do throughout the year. So if anyone's ever like not at a pony convention on a Saturday and want to come on out, we run pretty much throughout the year. So Irwindale Speedway is where that's going to be happening. I just wanted to throw that out there because it's very different than what we've ever done in the past. Just curious, is there anyone out here who's seen the low budgets?
Wow.
Nice! You're gonna like the special guest that we have joining us then for that panel as well. So moving on to Bronies Reacts. Shall we get to the questions, guys?
All right, let's do it. Approach the microphone and ask a question.
Oh, the mic is off.
Yay!
All right, try it again.
Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can
Is the microphone even flipped on? That's how Canadians walk.
Gabe has like the magic touch apparently.
Just boom. Save it for the concert, Gabe.
Turn it on!
Check.
All right, we'll use this on.
That mic's never gonna work again, by the way. I suggest no one touch it.
You broke it. All right, let's try this again.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone know of a guy named Shay Fox, the voice of Butch and Nash?
I don't know who he is.
You to watch that video. It's so amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your question.
That was a good start.
What's up?
One thing that I wondered is, how did you come up with your names, like ACRacebest, Big Card?
I love it. So how did he come up with his name? All right, so he's...
Well, when my parents, my mother was pregnant with me, they were looking over some names and they just determined that ACRacebest was probably the best name.
The AC stands for Antichrist, actually. I'm sorry, that's Donald Trump's nickname.
I thought it was Adrian Chalmers.
As far as ACRacebest goes, the AC, actually, this is going to be a little bit fun because raise your hand if you know what the Acorn Cafe is. Now, there's a couple of you in there. See, we got this like little section right here. I love that a couple other people have their hands up. Let's see, in that group we have my girlfriend Sarah, we have Panama Matt, and a friend of mine named Zap. His parents named him that. Acorn Cafe, originally, I was going to make a bunch of YouTube videos about Chippendale Rescue Rangers. And so the AC is from the web forum that I met all these guys and girls on. I think I already said Rescue Ranger Forum. So that's what the AC came for. RaceBest, it's just, I like racing, and that's the name I came up with back in like 2001 when I had AOL Instant Messenger. So it stuck around.
Is that question for everybody or just for everybody? Cool. You guys are looking at me, so I
Go
guess
do it.
this is my turn. When I was 15, I saw the movie The Chronicles of Narnia, and I loved the griffins. They were so epic. I was like, I want a griffin. I want to ride it into the sunset. But then I bought a laptop computer, and you can name your hard drive, and so the computer was a black Dell Inspiron, so I named the computer hard drive Black Griffin. And then, like 3 years later, I made my first DeviantArt account, and I was like, what name should I pick? Oh. And then Black Griffin was taken, so I was like,
does that mean when you had your first child?
Yes, white girl will be her name. Will be his name. Plot twist. So Black Griffin was taken, so I added a 0, and then I started doing the My Little Pony stuff, and I just kept it because there's griffins in the show, which is actually one of the reasons I started watching the show, because I found out there were griffins in it. I was like, ooh, I like griffins. And like Gilda was a jerk. Fine.
Warcraft. Yeah. Shut up, you hordes. I said horde, by the way, just to clarify to those who don't know what Warcraft is. I had a character called Saber Steve on Warcraft. I wanted to make a YouTube channel. Saber Steve was taken, so I tried Saber Spark. Oh, that's not taken. And thank God I rolled with that name, because when I got into the pony fandom, I made a video called Ballad of the Brony, which was a school project. And I thought, I'm gonna... Shut up. No, thank you. No, I wanted to reinvent myself, and I thought, I'm gonna call myself Professor Pony. And that name was taken. Unfortunately. Thank God. And I thought, I guess I'll just roll a Saber Spark after all. So that's how I got my name. But man, it'd be really awkward if I was called Professor Pony. Ooh. Oh, that was a close call.
That was a close call, wasn't it? For me, some people might not know my last name is Rhodes. So basically, one male child in my family, every generation, gets the Dusty moniker. So basically, my nickname is Dusty Rhodes. And in other fandoms, I'm from Michigan, and I really like Canadian lynxes and bobcats. So basically, I just put cat at the end of it. So Dusty Cat, and that's just how it is. It's that simple. Nothing too spectacular right now.
Has anyone ever gone, Dusty Roads, I'm home again, road? Yeah.
You, as a matter of fact.
Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
That's a great question.
Hello!
I'm just wondering if any of you guys play Super Smash Brothers.
Yes.
And do you think any of the My Little Pony characters would be in Smash? Or Shrek?
Oh, Shrek. Yeah, my swamp. I think Az would have to sit down with Nintendo and duke it out.
Yeah.
That'd be the first
Literally, they just sit there and play Smash to figure out what's going on.
Personally, I prefer John Cena.
No, John Cena.
Who's John Cena?
Yeah, John Cena. Yeah, John Cena would be pretty cool if he was a My Little Pony. Yeah.
See, at this Bronies React panel, we are hitting the important topics that all the fandom's been wondering.
John
about.
Cena, the new villain in season 6, calling it now. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, the Undertaker needs to take him down.
Just like the presidential election.
All right, thank you. Hello.
I'm just wondering, what's each of your favorite moments in Bronies React?
Oh, that's a good question.
There's a lot of them.
They're wearing a dress, definitely.
You're up.
When I saw Dusty wearing a, like you said before, like him wearing a dress just caught me off guard. I mean, he's such a burly, big guy, and to see him wearing a dress with a violin, that was just too good.
I'm gonna say Jax Blade's freak out. When he was like, went all Dragon Ball Z and just like couldn't contain himself. Because I've never actually known someone to almost physically hurt themselves. Besides me. Now I'm starting to think of a couple, but yeah. So I'm gonna say Jax Blade.
I have favorite moments from everybody. I love when you have Twilight and you say this really bad pun and you have her like looking at you over and over again. I love that one. My favorite moment from you, Steven, you have a lot of really funny jokes that you say really quickly that I don't catch until the next person is talking, and then I have to pause it and go back. I like when you call tartar as tartar sauce, but I think my favorite joke for you is one that was cut, and that was when you did the Crystal Ponies.
Okay. That was not PG.
There's a reason that one didn't make the final cut.
And I like when you go, you can fly, and then you fall off the chair.
Him just talking about other people getting hurt on the react.
I do. I love watching people get hurt.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Dusty, did you see it?
I think like one of my favorite bits was when this chucklehead taped a freaking turkey baster to his head and became an alicorn. And he said, "Mom, I'm an alicorn. You're a mistake."
I didn't say a mistake. What the heck are you talking about? It was, Mom, I'm an alicorn. And no, and she said, no, you're an embarrassment. But she did not say.
That's why we don't buy certain items at 99 cents.
No, you're a mistake. I got it wrong. That's why you gotta wear protection on your turkey basters.
Thank you for your question. You're an
Work with
accident.
professional turkey basters next time.
Hello.
I have a question. What initially started Bronies React?
So the first thing that ever started Bronies React was there was the Fine Brothers. They first made a series called Kids React, and they showed them. Oh, the mistake thing is so funny. Yeah. They showed kids these like trending things on the internet, and of course they'd have funny responses to them, or maybe some insightful responses to them. And then they're like, well, hey, what if we have a Teens React and we get to like more mature type of topics? And Teens React reacted to My Little Pony, or more so, I think, the intro to My Little Pony. Thank you. Thanks. You weren't on that React.
I watched it.
I know. And so what happened was, when that came out, at first I watched it and I was like, oh, okay. It was about as what I expected. But then at some point it just kind of hit me, I'm like, that'd be funny if Bronies reacted to the Teens Reacted. And it'd be a ridiculously long title. Let's do it. So I rounded up a couple people, and at that time I had like 167 subscribers on YouTube. So going around finding people to be part of this project, a lot of them were like, no, I don't know who you are, I don't know what this is. But the people that did say yes, and I couldn't be happier with the group of people who did say yes, including Dusty over here. Because we had, it was a smaller lineup of reactors, but I think it made the impact that set everything off on its course. So, Bronies React, to Teens React, to My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is the first one. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. My question is for all of you. So, aside from Bronies reacting to the various episodes and fan content, is there anything else you would like to react to in the future?
Does it?
What were you gonna say?
Can it be anything?
Yes, because I personally would like to see you react to next season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Say that! I was gonna say
I got a quick question. What's Game of Thrones?
Shut up. You know when Lauren's house is walking around?
I have honestly never ever seen an episode of Game of Thrones. Never saw it. So having a blind reaction with me and AC would probably be hilarious.
You'd actually be like,
you'd be like, who's this really mean nun?
it'd be entertaining. Shade.
Bernie, shame.
He dies, she dies, everybody dies. That's all I know. Yep.
There's always a possibility also of like something else being reacted to. It's just as of right now, the schedule kind of works out because of how much time they take to put them together. Work out to where most of them have been episodes lately because it's just like, all right, let's give ourselves a month or two of a break and then, okay, time to make the next one. Oh, the season's over. I guess we know what we're doing, so yeah.
And Gabe,
Yes.
at the end of this panel, I'm going to have to tell you one of my very fun MLP Game of Thrones crossover theories.
Okay. Crossover theory. Now I'm curious.
Hi.
Hi. What do you guys think of season 5 so far?
Of what?
Game of
LP.
Thrones.
Jon Snow. I feel bad. Please do not get angry. I have not finished season 5 yet. I've watched like. Shh, Mom, please.
Shame.
I thought this was loving, tolerant, society of people. No, I've seen like 4 or 5 episodes.
Why? What's your reason? What's your excuse?
Don't got one.
No excuse.
See myself in roots.
I'm taking you on Tower of Terror on Monday.
They've been force feeding you hot dogs, haven't they?
That's the midnight panel. No, but I still need to catch up with season 5. How about you guys?
I've actually really been enjoying season 5. For me, it's just been a really fun season. I'm one of the people who really enjoyed episode 100, and I thought it also came in a really, what's that?
I said one of the few, I was kidding.
I've enjoyed it so far. I haven't had very many episodes that made me go, that was kind of a miss. So I'd say it's been a good season 5 so far.
Oh, you want me to go next?
Yeah.
I am actually very much enjoying season 5. There's not been one episode that I can't go back and rewatch and enjoy from the entirety of the first half of season 5. In fact, I don't think they've actually had a miss since Inspiration and Manifestation, which was, I didn't really get very much, which was Rarity, turning everything gold. I didn't really like that one that much. But at season 5, I can go back and watch any one of them. If I just sit down on the TV with a Netflix, go, which one of the season 5 I want to watch? I'll just watch that one and enjoy it. So there's not like one I won't watch. So I'm pretty happy with what's going on right now.
And then Saber over here can't get more than 5 episodes in.
Episode 100 was pretty neat, right? Yeah.
Change the subject.
Derpy did a thing.
No, I agree. I think it's really good, and I'm happy that I feel like they're still expanding. They're trying new things, and there were some episodes that are like deep and
Yes.
thought provoking. I really like the Princess Dream of what a Magic Sheep. I think that's it. The title is long and weird, but the episode itself was
awesome,
really
actually.
so good. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like it's neat to see the show evolving and changing, and I am very much enjoying it.
Answer your question. I like what this guy's done with his hair.
I got a question though. Have they fixed up Twilight's treehouse yet? Or is that still burning in the middle of the town?
They put the roots in the castle. I hope I didn't just spoil it for everybody. If you haven't seen it,
Oh, okay. What's up? What's up, dude?
2 questions. 1, were the hot dogs at least Hebrew national?
Were they happy?
The Hebrew National hot dogs.
the happy hot dog panel. I get it now. No, unfortunately. Well, they were at one point by me, and then they were completely.
He asked if they were Hebrew national.
Hebrew National? I thought you said happy. I don't know.
You hear what you want to hear.
Well, they had cheese on them.
What's your other question?
Mostly to Black Griffin, but you did the military Bronies reacts.
Yep.
Any chance of you guys doing kind of a crossover against regular Bronies versus military Bronies reacts?
See, they're public sector,
good
we're
question.
private sector.
Yeah, contractually, yeah, government can't work with civilians.
Yeah.
So, no offense.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not actually in charge of that. You'd have to ask Josh, is his name, I think. Yeah, Josh. He's the one. Josh Scorcher, that's right.
Scorcher.
Yeah. Yes. But that would be a cool idea.
Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Gabe. Hello again.
Hello. I saw you in the elevator.
Yeah. So anyway, I was wondering, this could apply to either this panel here or the Whose Line Is It Anyway panels. From any year, from any convention in any country, which one is your favorite?
Favorite.
This one! I learned that in the military.
You people are important to us. So our favorite panel from all those cons.
That's
tough.
Every Whose Line.
Yeah, Whose Line's always
everyone.
Yeah, Whose Line's always fantastic. That's so much fun.
It's like our, well, I mean, I guess essentially it's obviously a performance, but the Whose Line events are a ton of fun. I don't know if I can pick a favorite, honestly. Like it's because each one's so different too. Even though like it's
Who's
always
your favorite family member?
I mean, every single Whose Line has one of those like jokes that just kind of define it. And what's funny is Whose Line never was ours to begin with. We kind of got pushed into it. No, not pushed, but invited. And we just kept rolling with it. Just kind of fell into our laps after that. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard picking a favorite. That's like picking a favorite fast food restaurant.
Yeah, that's really hard. It is.
I'm from the South. I don't know that. Chick-fil-A. I know.
Me? Well, I haven't been on a Whose Line yet. Yeah,
You hosted one of that?
I did host one at BasCon, so that must have been my favorite because I was only on one.
Good choice.
Yes.
He's gonna be joining us for Yuki.
Yes. Yes. But anyway.
I like turtles.
Tortoise.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hello.
This is for Grace. How did you feel when you stole Saber's idea for the 100th episode react?
Yeah, what about that?
How did I feel?
That was really messed up.
So Saber Spark has this tendency to put out videos that then get people who watch his videos to go to my videos and post very mean things.
It's so much fun.
One of these, funny enough, started with a promo. I forget which convention it was for.
Was it MSP?
I don't even remember.
Must be a good promo. No, what I like to do is I like to get my viewers to go pretty much rate his comments and dislike his video and leave things like ACRacebest
It's funny because Saber and I, like, you know, we do these promos and whatnot, and he did this joke where he's like, everyone go dislike the video, and I'm like, that's gonna look really good, isn't it?
yeah.
And the convention sees that and goes, oh wow, this one has 450 thumbs down.
Yeah, in hindsight, probably the best business decision to do that to him, but it was funny.
So, yeah, no, as far as stealing his idea, it felt great.
Thanks, bro.
Out of Saber's 100th video, who was your favorite person he acted by?
Himself, because it doesn't get much funnier than that.
Oh, well played. Well played.
I like watching you impersonate me. It was flattering and then embarrassing.
I hurt my neck doing that.
You did?
Yeah.
Me too.
Leave those hot dogs alone. But yeah, it was a fun video to make.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Hello.
I have one question. How the hell you got on the show?
We have this dartboard, all right, with all these faces. We just throw knives at them. And whenever it hits somebody, we're like, okay.
I have this talking fedora that I kind of shake up, and it just, you know, it kind of like reads off the name and what react they should be in. Yeah, it's a really complicated process, actually. No, I mean, the actual answer to this is that one of Okay, so one of this question comes up quite a bit, and I get asked it a lot online as well. And what I tell people is that the best chance you can give yourself at being in a Bronies rank, so to speak, or any major collaboration in the fandom, is to just make content, do stuff, do a lot of work, gain.
It's very merit-based driven. Because, it's hard to say no to folks, because everyone wants to be included. But everybody who's on the show has done something on their own and kind of just rose above the rest, which they deserve because they worked hard on. And that's why, like, if I ever watch, let's say, I went to a Star Wars panel, I want to see Harrison Ford, I want to see Carrie Fisher, I want to see Mark Hamill. I don't want to see the guy who put on Chewbacca's shoes. I want to see people who are, I guess, kind of.
Let's go to that panel.
I would too. Yeah.
Chewbacca.
Well, now that I think about it, maybe I changed my mind. That's kind of cool.
But so essentially what it comes down to is I always, one way I look at the Bronies Reacts is it's an opportunity for people to see people they already know in the fandom, be able to see how they reacted to something, whether or not it's completely just being comedic or sometimes quite genuine. And so that for me is where this, and it kind of just grew that way. Like, it wasn't the initial idea, it just, that's what it's become. And I'm super blessed that I'm the one who's able to put that together. So that would be my answer to it is, if you ever, if you have dreams of being on some kind of video content or whatever, it always helps to have that content of your own, originality, no matter what kind of content it is, art, music, videos,
whatever you
fan
love
fictions, whatever. Yeah, thanks for your question.
No. Hello, Guinness. Hello. What's up?
I have two questions. One for Saber.
Yes.
What are you drinking?
It's beer.
Security.
It was water.
No, it was beer.
It was water.
It was water, yeah, that's okay.
And another question for Black Griffin. I haven't asked this from you for a while.
Yes.
Can you sing some Frankie Valli for me?
What song?
I don't know, Sherry.
Sherry. Oh gosh, I don't know that song. Oh, so bad. Do I know any Frankie Valli songs?
You don't know
Who's
Sherry.
snapping? What?
You don't know Sherry.
No. Oh, Sherry? Oh, Sherry Baby, that one? Oh, yeah. Sherry! Sherry Baby, Sherry Baby. Sherry Baby. I thought he said Sherry. I don't know that one. Sherry kindness. Hello.
Hi. This goes for Black Griffin.
Hello.
I really like your music and was just wondering if you're going to do anything more in the future.
If I'm going to do anything, what?
More music in the future?
Absolutely. In fact, me and Michelle and my brother Basic, who is on his way here right now, we wrote a new song and we're performing it tomorrow night at 11 p.m. And it'll be opening our show. It's a brand new song. It's about villains. And then we have about 3 or 4 more new songs in the works. Michelle and I are actually working on an original album, sort of like Immortal, except it'll be with me and Michelle. Yes, thank you.
Hello, hello.
I was just wondering, like, 2 things. Is it okay that if after the show I take a picture with you guys, if you guys are cool with that? And if you guys were thinking of, like, maybe doing a Bronies React to Flufflepuff videos, or do you think that that would not be enough material for you guys to do jokes?
So I'd say for the first one, I know a couple of people have asked about this, at least for a couple of us up here. I can't answer for everybody. But after this panel's over, we're going to probably pick a spot somewhere so those that want anything will definitely take the time out for it. And then Flufflepuff videos. First off, those do crack me up. And I see there's a Flufflepuff sitting right behind you, and I know that there's Flufflepuff cosplayers we've seen all over the place from time to time. Everyone's looking back, but it's right there. There's another one. I actually, when we were at Disneyland, there was this girl who had this like pink fluff thing that was like on her purse, and I was like, I have to ask, what is that? And she's like, it's a keychain.
Wow. So what's funny is we're like in line for the Indiana Jones ride, and we're behind them, and we went on for like 5 minutes, kind of just shuffling behind, like, what is that thing? We're trying to like get close and like see if we can identify it, and we finally just like, hey, what is that? It's a keychain. Yeah, what kind of keychain?
To answer the question, I don't know if there's any. I don't foresee any in the future right now. However, there might be something that comes out that we're like, okay, we have to do a react to this. So it could happen. There's really no telling. It's hard to predict right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up, dude?
This is for all of you. What's your favorite episode of My Little Pony and why?
Favorite episode of My Little Pony? Why?
I change my answer to this every time I'm asked. Like someone can answer 5 minutes after I answer and I'll have a different answer.
I like A Very Minty Christmas from G3.
We should. I wonder if we should do. No, I'll hold my tongue on that.
Do what?
A Christmas react. Because one thing that people might be aware of, and I keep getting confused by when things are coming out, but I think that there's going to be an episode react that's going to be happening around Halloween, which means that might actually take up the Halloween react. So I'm like, well, what else can we hit up? So we'll see.
We'll do a very horsey Hanukkah react.
Very good. Favorite episodes?
Everybody knows I'm a Wonderbolt head. I love the Wonderbolts. I love the whole concept of the Wonderbolts. So I think testing 1, 2, 3 is still one of my favorite episodes because it gives us all that history of that group.
I like the season 2 finale with Chrysalis showing up. That was so unexpected. Wasn't it awesome?
I think I'm gonna say T-Rex episode, just because I don't think I've sat in front of my computer like this for so long.
Wow, I wish I had a simple answer. I agree with every single one of you for all the points you said, but I know I have to pick one. But I love that fight between T-Rex and Celestia. I love it. Twilight.
Twilight.
What a good episode, Gabe! What a politician.
Making enemies left and right.
Gabe just to sing, okay?
T-Rex and Celestia, the princess of the night.
Yeah, he forfeited his answer.
No, I've always liked Lesson Zero, and I've always liked Party of One, just because they're the episodes that I showed people who were like, that's a girly show. It's like, oh yeah, watch this. But the T-Rex episode does the same thing. I almost always show people that end battle between T-Rex and Luna.
That's actually one thing you said there. That's one thing I love about the show, though, is like when people are like, "Oh, it's a girly show," and you're like, "Yes, it is." But look what a girly show has become.
I've got a bit of a story. If you got a minute about that, okay? That episode, I used that in a PowerPoint that a good friend Lance and I put together when I went to I was hired by a music festival to go to Seattle and actually talk about Bronies. Right?
Cool.
So we used that fight scene in that PowerPoint. And I went up there, big room, 500 people, showed up, and I thought nothing else of it, right? So just before I go to BronyCon, Funko puts out, retweet this, win, the really expensive, rare Rainbow Dash. Okay, I'll retweet it. I go to work. I win. Oh my God, right? I never win anything. So I go to the guy, he's like, hey, it's me. And he comes back and like, hey, it's great you won, but why should I know you? I don't know. Why should you know me? You only got an email from dusty@manlysbrony.com. But there you go. So, and I go back and was like, this is me, this is what I do. He goes, I know you. I saw you in Seattle, and you completely changed my mind about Bronies. Whoa. And I was like, this guy's marketing at Funko. I'm going, my mouth. Your balls? And that little scene probably, helped change that guy's mind who actually works at Funko.
Awesome. We picked
world.
well.
Amazing.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What up?
Hello.
What up?
So I'm gonna get a little serious here with a very personal question. Is it okay if I ask you a personal question?
Depends how personal it is.
Thank you.
I ain't got no ring on my finger.
Just like hobbies outside of what you're posting on YouTube.
Hobby.
That's a fantastic question.
How dare you ask me that?
How about you, Dusty?
I play bass and I ride motocross.
Nice.
Video games.
Video games. You know, the standard demolition derbies. That's not really trying.
No one knows what that is.
Yeah, no, I love putting together we have a series on YouTube for those who haven't seen. It's a series called The Low Budgets, and it's entirely my best friend and I going around just making demolition derby cars, pony-themed demolition derby cars, mind you, and destroying them. So that's a hobby. I also do videography at racetracks, announcing at racetracks, racing, I guess you could say, a hobby.
That's why the word best is in your YouTube name.
That's why.
Because you do that stuff the best.
Oh my god.
So, hobbies for me. I love to tinker electronically. I built lasers and Tesla coils, and my new thing is quadcopters, and Michelle actually has taken that on very well as well, and she has designed and built her own quad, and it's extremely fast, and we fly them around with video goggles, so FPV. I video stream to the goggles when I fly away and see where I'm going, and that's a ton of fun. And also, what? Hey!
I thought they were pointing at Sarah for a second.
She knows that. And then also sometimes I like to play Halo. I love Halo.
Thanks for your question.
And Michelle does too, and she's really good. Really.
What's up, man?
What is up with you? There's a light.
That's new.
For me, there's a ceiling.
All right, in terms of cut content, has there been that thing where you're like, oh crap, I couldn't put this in.
Yes.
Why didn't I get it in the video? What was that thing for each of you?
Crystal ponies. I literally can't describe what it was. Thank you, Saber.
No, can't do that one.
It involved shampoo, I'll go that far. And I never imagined I'd see anything like that on my computer screen, so.
I don't know, I've seen your computer. That was me.
Oh, man.
Did you delete what a chills show. So in the I always get very ambitious for Bronies React, and then I get lazy afterwards. And I did this thing where I have my green screen up, and I was. Does anybody remember how I was trapped in a portal in one episode of Bronies React? So I wanted to continue that storyline and have me walk into the Everfree forest with the song "Kiss from a Rose" or "By a Rose," and I had my shirt unbuttoned and a fan going, and I was like walking in slow motion and making all these like. It was weird. My family members.
It was pretty funny to look at.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, well that's a lot of work. Yeah, I got really lazy and didn't finish it. Just went back to my chair and just got the camera and did the track that way. So I'll have to continue that idea some other time.
The only other one I'll add to this is that there was a React a couple times ago of my friend, I don't know if he's here, he's obviously busy, but Beavids, there was one React that I was gonna have him in, and he was very strapped on time. And they filmed all of their stuff at night, but it was for the season 5 premiere. And the whole premise was that he was being like questioned by this Russian spy, but it got like really violent and scared me, and I was like, I can't put this in.
Oh no.
But it was funny, it was just like too intense. Like he had cranberries smeared all over his face, it was funny. I love Henry.
Why cranberries?
Thanks for your question.
Hello, sir.
Hi guys.
Hi. Hello.
Now, this question has been nagging at me ever since I saw your reaction to the premiere of season 5.
Okay.
I heard Saber spoke here say, and that is why my OC has an repeating mark. And here's the question. Who has the best pony OC and why?
Me, obviously.
No.
You're wrong.
No. Well, you're not even a pony OC, Gabe. You're a griffin.
I'm a both. I have both.
That's double dipping. That's not fair.
So which parent is which?
That's my only question.
Which parent is which?
They are the same.
Flash Century. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the dumbest answer, and I try not to be too serious with pony stuff. Our record's broken. All right, so my pony doesn't have a cutie mark because I find cutie marks to be stupid. I think it's dumb how something can represent the rest of your life, and this is way too serious of an answer for a child.
I'm not going to take this seriously, so.
It's like the equivalent of a college degree. This represents you and the rest of your life now. And that's why I failed college. No, that's why I didn't want a cutie mark. I thought I want my future to be bright and open. That's why I'm at a pony convention.
Actually, your cutie mark is actually pure white. That's why you can't see
It's actually white out.
It's the Beatles' White Album.
Who thought it'd be the color of my skin? But yeah, that's my answer. Me.
So I know that we are closing in on, or actually have just less than 10 minutes to go, so we're going to try and get through as many of these questions as we possibly can. And I'm excited to hear the next question here.
Hello.
The question is for all of you. What is your favorite character in the show?
Our favorite character in the show. That's a good question. Can it be any character, or just out of the main six? Ooh. Rainbow Dash. Yeah, I'm going to say Rainbow Dash. You're already wearing my answer, so Rainbow Dash. Yeah, there you go. How about you guys? A bit of fight or something?
Dusty, who's your favorite pony?
You sit on something?
Who's your favorite pony, Dusty?
Since we do this every time someone asks this question, so just get ready for it.
What's going on right now? The callus panels for later.
Alright.
Wait. Don't take your pants off. Oh.
We've only got 6 minutes left. Will you start?
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash.
We need a janitor to clean up this mess here.
I can't take these two anywhere.
Which two?
The two who fell out of their chairs.
Who did that? I think I bruised my chest, and I'm not sure how.
Hi, what's up, ponies?
Sup?
You about to sing an Elvis song?
So I like superheroes because, they're like super stuff. But anyway, if you're a superhero, man, what would your superpower be? What's your power, bro? What's your superpower? You're super.
Does falling count as a superhero?
I like Batman's superpower. Money.
Righteous.
If everybody was super.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to get to this next question, but I just remembered that we've been announcing this for the last few weeks. Has anyone seen on Twitter that SaberSpark and I have an announcement that we'd like to make?
We're getting married.
They're going to be so disappointed now when we actually tell them.
His girlfriend's like, what?
She's probably like, yeah.
I ship it.
So, I guess would now be a good time to let everybody know what's going on?
Yeah, well, so we've been friends for a while, and we've been doing pony stuff for a while, and we thought, hey, we like talking to people online, and we decided let's start a podcast together. So we started our podcast. Thank you.
And what did we say, this week? Next year?
I think we're going to start it at post EQLA, and it's called the Semi-Perfect Podcast. So follow us on Twitter, keep in touch, and we'll keep you all updated. So
spread the word.
Hashtag.
So we'll be doing a podcast here.
I think we got some rapid fire questions.
Yes, let's
we
do
want to
this.
get through every single person. Go.
Hi. Do you know you have your top 3 things that you've learned from doing this podcast? What's an incidental thing that you've learned from doing reviews that you would recommend that you never really think of until you get to that point, like, man?
Yes.
That's a good question. I was gonna say there's a lot of stuff that. Well, there's a lot of. You're good. There's a lot of stuff that I don't pick up on. That when I'm editing this stuff, I'm like, oh my god, they're right. This guy has a knack for pointing out like little errors and stuff. But yeah, no, I tend to learn a lot about episodes just by doing these reacts.
Yeah. That's about it. I learn a lot more from what these guys pick up than what I do. I watch it, and then I watch the edited Bronies record. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
No, I feel the same way. No, I feel the same way about all of you though. I'm like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. I missed in episode 100 that Sweetie Belle said it'll all be over in about half an hour or so. I missed that too. I missed that too.
It was pretty subtle. Yeah.
All right.
So deliciously meta.
Thank you so much. Carry away.
All right, we're going to start a pool here. What's going to cause it, and on what day is Solrak's head finally going to explode?
Oh, it already has.
Has it not already? Yeah.
You didn't know? Oh my gosh, all this stuff is backlogged. That's why he doesn't say
It's all synthetic now. They were able to get it back on. So.
No, his head's, I thought you said his head was gone, but everything he does isn't actually relevant to what's happening. You just recycle. It's like something happens and you just play a...
It works.
Thank you. All right, very important and existential question for all of you. What is your favorite meme?
Favorite meme?
Yes.
Favorite meme?
Pronounced mayonnaise?
I guess John Cena's replaced Shia LaBeouf, apparently.
I love Shia LaBeouf. I answered this at a different convention recently, but like that dog or Doge. It sponsored a freaking race car. I mean, I was like, that thing was driving around Talladega at 200 miles per hour. I'm like, all right, he wins.
I like YouTube poops, and I like how they say sauce a lot in YouTube poops. He's into sauce.
All right, thank you. Well memed, my friends.
Sauce. What's up, dude?
Okay, this is mostly for Dusty Cat and Saber Spark. And now that I'm seeing how handsome Black Griffin is,
Handsome.
Hey, you're right over there.
You have a box?
fourth guy.
Alright, so what's your question for us handsome men?
Okay, so first one it's a two-parter. Do you guys know about the SCP series?
SCP? Containment breach?
Yes.
With the moving alien thingy?
Yes, well, it's a whole entire collection of them. There's a ton of them.
I played a bonafide version of that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I'm trying to make this quick. I'm actually a writer, and I'm going to be like the director of a series I'm making called the SCP Chronicles. And right now I'm desperately looking for actors, and I would like it if you guys would like to join me here at EQLA and record a few cameos.
You know, it's not all about looks, right?
You know, it's not all about looks, it's about the deep, sexy voice.
Let's talk after the panel, okay?
Yes, talk after.
Thank you. Alright, what's up, dude? Yeah, you're Corey from Boy Meets World.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Who are some of your favorite content creators that are in the Brony fandom and why?
Favorite content creators at the Brony fandom and why?
I'm a Toon Link.
I
love
this
this
one.
one.
I love Silverquill. Silverquill is brilliant in what he does. He does all his own animating, he does all his own editing, and he comes up with some of the funniest stuff out there right now. I like Silverquill a lot.
I love the anthology team. Those guys are awesome. And they're so chill. Except for Jay Holler, he's horrible. But everybody else is great.
Yeah, it's funny, I'm gonna kind of mirror most of what they said, but I'm mostly keen on the video stuff that comes on now, so I love just all the stuff that's coming out. Everything. That's good. But thank you for your question.
Thank you, that's a good question. Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Hi, what's your guys' favorite song? And this is for all of you guys.
Just
the
Bieber's
ABC song.
So educational. You mean from the show?
Yeah, from the show.
And G3.5, there was, I think well, Gabe, what's your favorite song from My Little Pony G4?
Smile song.
Smile?
Oh yeah, I love the Smile song. Very awesome song.
Love is in Bloom. I love that song.
That's a catchy song.
It's Love is in Bloom. Beautiful something.
Princess.
The entire Rainbow Rock soundtrack.
All right, we're in rapid fire mode now. Thank you so much for your question.
I think we got time.
Thank you so much.
We got time for these folks. So what you got to say?
Yeah, until they say
We'll drag us out.
What is your best impression on whoever showed up on the Money Reacts videos?
One more time, I'm sorry, I missed
Can you do your best impression on random person on the Money Reacts videos?
Hi, It's Dusty. Saw this episode, I thought it was good. So, yeah.
Well, I think my best impression is of Saber's Park. Hey, can you give me another 2 weeks to get this into you?
That's pretty good. It's pretty accurate.
Okay.
Okay.
That's so crazy!
You know how Anime Larson was on the episode? Here's mine. Thanks for your question. Thanks, man. What's up?
Alright, small request for after panel. Can me and 3 of my friends from wherever Bronies take a group picture?
Yes!
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'll see you then.
See you.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. For all of you, do you have any advice for budding YouTube stuff?
Content creators?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those who want to, I guess, grow in their art and make YouTube content or anything like that, create what you feel passionate about. That's the most important thing. Do it for something that excites you. Do something that gets you excited. That's the most important thing. And then the next most important thing is be consistent with it.
Yep. And know that you're going to make mistakes. You're going to learn every time you make a mistake. You'll put up I watch videos I put up like 3 years ago and going, what did I do?
They still had hair back then, too.
Yeah, pour it all out. You're going to make mistakes, and the stuff you did before is going to be horrid compared to what you do today, and it's going to be that way and accept it. And just keep doing it. Just the only way you get better is to keep doing it.
I wanted to say also, the Sunday panel that we're doing, the Content Creators panel, it's all about questions like this. We're going to have people ask us just a bunch of stuff, go over the content, how to come up with it, and what have you, and watch this guy in a demolition derby. So don't miss that panel on Sunday, guys. It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
Thank you. 3 more. What's up?
So my question for Saber, how's that Revenge Against Larson coming along?
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait.
My leg still hurts.
I told you. Talk about last night.
Oh, speaking of Larson.
It's on your back.
It's the front and the back. He signed me twice at BronyCon. I couldn't get him.
Larson was evil at BronyCon. When we finished emceeing the concerts on Friday, we would go up the escalator, and when we got off, all of a sudden Larson, just like a craning spider monkey, just kicks, I'm not joking, kicks ACRacebest right in the Achilles heel.
Shin.
Shin, whatever. So he got kicked, and it was like, why?
I guess, yeah. So, we'll get it.
Hi, my question is, have you guys ever been noticed in public because of your Bronies React videos?
Yes.
Which story do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the car?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. You can go ahead.
Okay, so we were driving on Wednesday night, and we're driving around where I live. It's about an hour north from here. And we were driving around town to go get ice cream, and this car pulled in front of me, and it had all these pony silhouettes on the back windshield, and we were like, oh my God.
Sarah was the one who caught it.
Yeah, Sarah noticed it. And so we pulled up next to him at a red light, and I'm surprised he didn't get freaked out, because Saber rolls down his window, and he's slamming the door of my car going, hey, are you a brony? And the guy, he was so pleasant, he's like, hi. Why, yes I am. Of course. And then we had this very quick conversation, and then I'm like, I gotta ask, do you watch videos on YouTube? Any pony videos and whatnot? All the time. Have you ever seen Bronies React? All the time. I make them. What? And then he started doing this bouncy thing to see, and it was really funny. But yeah, that was fun. So that was fun. And then I got noticed at a Walmart recently too, so by one of the workers. So yeah.
Michelle and I, just a little while ago, went to Walmart to look for Halo 2, which is nowhere. And we talked to an employee who was working at the counter at the time. We're like, hey, do you have Halo 2? He's like, I don't know, let me help you guys look. And he helped us look, we couldn't find it anywhere. He's like, sorry guys. It's like, it's okay, we'll look somewhere else. And then a little while later, maybe 3 or 4 hours later, we got a message on Twitter. It's like, I failed Michelle Krieber and Black Griffin at finding Halo today. I'm so ashamed. And we were like, oh my gosh! Walmart And then we saw him in Brony Can. So that's cool.
What about you, Dusty?
I went to my local grocery store and I'm getting my 12-pack of Angry Orchard cider. And go there. I haven't paid for it. He takes my money just as a month. Grab it and go. He goes, "Thanks, Dusty Cat." I went,
Thank you. All right. Thank you for your answer.
Thank you.
so much.
Last question, and then we'll get out of the way for John Delancey. What's up?
This question is for Griffin and Dusty. Would you
no.
guys ever want to do a demolition derby race with me?
yes.
Are you kidding me? I wanted to do this one so badly, but our concert is at pretty much the exact same time, so we couldn't
do the concert in the car.
Yeah! We'll do the derby in here.
Already there yet.
So are we going to see you guys at Who's Line on Saturday?